In the shadows of the forest floor, two living weapons meet pain against poison. Deep within the Amazon, where sunlight struggles to pierce the dense canopy, a world of relentless conflict unfolds. This is a realm governed not by size, but by lethality. Here on the damp, decaying leaf litter, an ancient rivalry is about to be reignited. We are witness to a rematch, a second chapter in a war as old as the rainforest itself. This is Pain vs. Poison, Part 2. Meet the first contender, the bullet ant, asterisk, Paraponera clavata asterisk. A name whispered with a mixture of fear and reverence. These are not your common garden ants. They are giants among their kind, clad in dark, chitinous armor that gleams like obsidian. They are infamous, notorious for possessing a weapon that transcends mere defense. Their sting is a legend, a biological masterpiece of agony ranked at the very top of the Schmidt's sting pain index. It is described not as a simple prick, but as a searing, throbbing, all-consuming fire that can last for 24 agonizing hours of pain, so pure it feels like being shot. They are aggressive, organized, and utterly fearless. When one ant attacks, it is a declaration of war from its entire colony. An army, fueled by collective fury, is never far behind, and their opponent? A nightmare woven from speed and venom. The Amazonian giant centipede, a sinuous predator perfectly engineered for this dim underworld. Its body, a segmented chain of armored plates, allows it to flow through the undergrowth like a living river of death. Each of its dozens of legs, tipped with a sharp claw, grips the terrain, propelling it forward with unnerving speed. But its true weapons are at the front. A pair of modified legs, called forcipules, have evolved into hollow, needle-sharp fangs. They are not for chewing. They are for injection. At their tips, a potent neurotoxic cocktail waits, a venom designed to paralyze, to liquefy, to kill. This is a solitary hunter, a master of the ambush, a predator that strikes with the chilling precision of a seasoned assassin. In the dim rainforest floor, these two living weapons are on a collision course, which is a rematch, where the searing memory of pain meets the cold promise of poison. The last encounter was a brutal stalemate, a lesson in mutual destruction. This time, the stakes are higher. The forest itself seems to hold its breath. The ants are on the move. Foraging party, a column of dark warriors, marches with the discipline of a legion. They advance in a near-perfect line, their antennae twitching, sampling the air for chemical traces of food, danger, or rivals. Their mission is singular, to serve the colony. They are an extension of a single, unified will, and their strength lies in overwhelming numbers, in coordinated, selfless attacks. They are relentless, a tide of aggression that can erode even the most formidable defenses. Their strategy is simple and brutal: surround, overwhelm, and inflict pain until the enemy succumbs. Each ant is a soldier, ready to sacrifice itself for the greater good of the hive. Not far away, the centipede glides between the roots of a colossal kapok tree. It is a creature of shadow and instinct. Its long, sensitive antennae sweep the ground, deciphering the complex tapestry of vibrations and scents. It hunts with an economy of motion, its armored, flexible body a testament to millions of years of predatory evolution. It is a lone wolf, relying on its own formidable arsenal, paralyzing venom, blinding speed, and a body that is both a shield and a whip. It can twist, coil, and strike from impossible angles, its fangs delivering a toxic payload with surgical accuracy. It does not need an army. It is an army. The rainforest leaves tremble. Subtle vibration, a scent carried on the humid air, alerts both sides. The centipede freezes, its body coiling slightly, a spring of venomous potential tightening with anticipation. Its forcipules part, glistening with venom. It senses the rhythmic, organized tread of multiple creatures. It knows this scent. It remembers the fire. The lead bullet ant halts, its antennae lock forward, pointing directly at the source of the disturbance. It emits a sharp, almost inaudible, stridulation, a rasping sound, made by rubbing parts of its abdomen together. It is a call to arms. Instantly, the entire column freezes, then breaks formation. They spread out, creating a perimeter, their large, powerful mandibles opening wide. They are preparing for war. They too remember the serpent of speed and poison. A battle measured in milliseconds and millimeters is about to erupt. There is no negotiation, no retreat. This is a primal conflict, a territorial dispute written in the language of survival. The centipede makes the first move, a sudden, explosive lunge. It uncoils with astonishing speed, a blur of legs and armor, aiming for the lead ant. Its fangs are a blur, striking down like twin daggers. But the ant is ready. It rears back on its hind legs, a miniature gladiator facing a dragon. The fangs graze its tough exoskeleton, failing to find purchase. In that same instant, the ant lunges forward. Its powerful mandibles, designed to crush seeds and dismember prey, clamp down hard on one of the centipede's long, probing antennae. The forest floor explodes into a frenzy of venom, stings, and raw survival instinct. The centipede thrashes wildly, its long body a powerful whip trying to dislodge the tenacious attacker. It twists and turns, slamming the ant against the dirt and roots, but the ant's grip is like a vice. Its commitment is absolute. As the centipede writhes, the ant arches its abdomen, the stinger its ultimate weapon and sheathed in seeking a target. It finds one, a vulnerable joint between the centipede's armored segments. The stinger plunges in. A jolt, like lightning, courses through the centipede's body. The bullet ant's neurotoxin floods its system. It is a unique kind of venom, not designed to kill quickly, but to inflict overwhelming, debilitating pain. The centipede lets out a hiss of agony, its frantic movements becoming more erratic, more desperate. But the battle is far from over. The initial strike was just the opening salvo. Now, the rest of the ant column descends. They swarm the writhing predator, a wave of dark, determined bodies. They are a single, multi-limbed organism of fury. Ants clamber onto the centipede's back, their mandibles sinking into its armor, their stingers searching for any gap, any weakness. Each sting is another jolt of agony, another dose of fire. This is their strategy. Death by 1,000 cuts, paralysis by 1,000 waves of pain. The centipede is a whirlwind of destruction. It coils and snaps, its body a deadly flail. It seizes an ant in its fangs and injects its own lethal poison. The ant convulses and dies almost instantly, its body paralyzed by the centipede's potent neurotoxin. It crushes another under the sheer force of its thrashing. It is fighting for its life, its speed and venom a formidable defense against the onslaught. For every ant it kills, 2 more take its place. They're relentless, a living blanket of pain. The centipede's armor protects it from many of the bites, but it cannot protect it from the cumulative effect of the stings. The pain is relentless, disorienting. Its movements become slower, less coordinated. Ounce poison is doing its work, overloading its nervous system, not with paralysis, but with pure, unadulterated agony. A brutal macro showdown, revealing how nature's smallest warriors fight with the deadliest tools. The centipede, a solitary powerhouse, is being dismantled piece by piece. The ants, a collective superorganism, demonstrate the terrifying power of unity. An ant is crushed, but the colony endures. The centipede's venom is potent, but it can only be delivered to one target at a time. The ant's pain is a weapon deployed on a massive scale. The battle rages, a microcosm of the brutal efficiency of natural selection. It is a gruesome ballet of survival where every movement, every drop of venom, and every searing sting is a note in a symphony of conflict. Eventually, the centipede's thrashing weakens. The constant searing pain from dozens of stings has taken its toll. Its movements are sluggish, its strikes less frequent. The ants press their advantage, their numbers unwavering. They cover its body, their mandibles tearing at its joints, their stingers delivering dose after dose of their fiery toxin. The great predator, the master of the ambush, is being consumed by an enemy a fraction of its size. The pain has finally overwhelmed the poison. In this world of tiny titans, size means nothing only. Resilience, teamwork, and lethal adaptation decide who endures the forest's darkest battlefield. The bullet ants will drag the vanquished predator back to their nest, a hard-won prize to feed the colony's future generations. The cycle of life and death, of pain and poison, continues unabated on the forest floor. Pain or poison, which force dominates the rainforest? Comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more cinematic wildlife battles.